Hello everyone, welcome to the Mercury Virtual. Today I'm going to continue with Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. In the last class I have covered chapter number 3 and 4 and today I'm going to cover chapter number 5 and 6. So let's take a quick recap of the previous class, that is yesterday's class, that is chapter number 5 and 6. In the last class we studied how to work with the graphics and the multimedia element. The third chapter is how to work with different graphics that is available and how to work with multimedia elements. This is one of the important chapters that we covered yesterday. There are total 5 topics in this chapter. 3.1 is manipulate graphical elements, means how to manipulate the graphical elements. Then 3.2 is how to manipulate the images. Then 3.3 is how to modify word art and shapes. Then how to manipulate smart art. Then how to edit video and audio content. Means these are the 5 topics that is available, that is in chapter number 3. 3.1 is how to manipulate the graphic element. In this we study how to open the format dialog box. Simply right click on the element, suppose a picture, right click on the picture and go to the format picture, and then a new dialog box will be open and you can do any kind of formatting from the format dialog box. Then next one is how to apply the styles, border and effects. Then we also study how to apply a style to the selected graph element. Simply go to the format by right clicking on it and go to the styles gallery, click the thumbnail of the style that you want. These are the different styles that is available for the graphics or the pictures or the smart art. Then we have also studied how to size and position a graphics. You can also change the size, you can rotate the pictures, or you can position the pictures as per your requirement. We also studied how to change the size of a selected element. Simply drag or use the format contextual tab. Then how to change the scale, how to position a selected graphic element, how to rotate a graphic element. We also studied how to align the graphics. Alignment means you can align the graphics either left, right or center line or horizontal way. You can also align as per your requirement, as per your need. You can rotate or you can move or you can use the format option for the alignment of the graphics. Next is how to align. Simply go to the format contextual tab in the arrange group, go to the arrange group, then click the type of alignment that you want in the align list. Then how to link the graphics to the other information. We have studied how to use the hyperlink in the MS PowerPoint, that is Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. So this is one of the important topics that we covered in Word, Excel as well in PowerPoint. So how to link? Using the hyperlink. First line says you can attach a hyperlink to a graphic element to provide access to supporting details. Clicking the hyperlink element then takes you directly to the link detail, which might be on a hidden slide, in other presentation, in a file on your computer or your organization network or on a website. Means you can link the file to the PowerPoint to any file, whether it may be available on that organization network, website, any file. Then how to link? Simply go to the insert tab, go to the links group, then click on the hyperlink button. When hyperlink dialog box will be opened, simply click on the link to and click place in this document. Select a place or select the location where you want to put the insertion, where you want to put the linking, and then simply press OK button. Then how to link the selected graphics to a different presentation. Then we also studied how to manipulate the images, how to crop the images. We can crop the images in many predefined ratios like 1:1, 2:3, 3:4, 5:4 and so on. This is how we crop the image in MS PowerPoint 2010. How to crop? Go to the picture tools, format contextual tab, click on the size group, click the crop button, then move the cropping pointer over one of the cropping handles surrounding the image and then drag to crop away the parts of the image that you don't want. click the crop button and to turn your cropping pointer. Then next is we have also studied how to format the images. We can format the images means we can remove the background, we can make the image sharper, softer, and adjust the brightness and the contrast. Then we also studied how to remove the background of a selected image. Means when a background is inserted to an image, next topic is how to remove the background. Then how to modify, 3.3 is how to modify word art and shape. Means you can modify the shape or word art as per your requirement. This is example of the word art. How to create? Go to the insert tab, click on the text group, click on the word art button and click the style that you want. In the text box, enter your text. Then how to work with the shape? There are different shapes that is available in MS PowerPoint. You can access or use that shapes for your reference or for your requirement. These are the different shapes. This is a connector line. Then how to draw a shape? Simply click on the insert tab, go to the illustration group, click the shape button. In the shape gallery, click the shape that you want. Move the crosshair pointer to the position on the slide where you want the upper corner of the shape to be, and then drag and drop. Simply a shape will be inserted. Then you can change the shape to a different shape. Then 3.4, in that we have studied how to manipulate SmartArt, means how to use the diagrams. There are so many diagrams available like list, process, cycle, hierarchy, relationship. These are the different types of graphics available. We can use the different graphics for as per our requirements. Then how to edit video and audio contents. We can add the audio, we can delete the audio, we can add the audio from the files, we can add the audio from the websites, and we can also add the audio from the clip art. This is how we can insert the audio. This is the audio option. You can play, you can stop. How to insert? These are the steps available. How to insert a clip art. Then we have also studied chapter number 4, that is creating charts and table. In this chapter we have studied how to create the chart and how to create the tables. In this chapter there are 5 parts: construct and modify tables, insert and modify charts, apply chart elements, manipulate chart elements, or layouts, manipulate chart elements. In 4.1, that is construct and modify table, we have studied how to insert the table and how to edit the table. We can insert the table either by 3 options. Either we can insert the table by specifying the rows and number of rows and columns, or we can draw the table by using the pencil, or either we can use the grid till that or till the point which we want the grid we can access and insert by creating the table. So there are 3 methods. Either we can specify the number of rows and columns, either we can draw the table, or either we can drag the grid so that it looks like a table. Then these are the steps available: how to insert a table, then how to draw a table, how to edit table contents, then how to delete a table. We can change the structure of the table. These are the different elements which we can change in the table. We can add the columns or rows, we can delete the columns or rows, we can merge the columns into one cell, we can split the single cell into multiple parts, we can also size different rows and columns, or we can also size the table. Means we can change the size of the columns, rows, or the table. Then how to add a row? There are multiple steps available, that how to add a row, then how to add a column, then how to format the table. We can format the table text either horizontally or vertically. We can set the text direction, we can set the cells margin, we can apply the quick style fills, outline, and text effects. In addition to formatting the text, we can also format the table itself in the following ways. Means either we can format the text in the table, or we can format the whole table also. How we can format? Either apply a ready-made table style, either we can customize the style by setting various options, either we can add the shading, border, effects, and so on. Next, how to insert and modifying Excel worksheet. We have also studied how to insert, how to copy, how to paste. This is how we can copy or paste the Excel worksheet. Then in 4.2 we have studied how to insert and modify the charts. There are different charts available. There are total 11 types of charts. We can insert the chart and we can edit the chart in the MS PowerPoint 2010. This is the chart and this is the Excel sheet with the help of which a chart will be inserted. Then how to insert a chart? Simply go to the Insert tab, click on the illustration globe, click on the chart button. Then how to change the chart type and layout? You can either use 11 type of charts: column, line, pie, bar, area, scatter, that is XY, stroke, surface, dot net, bubble, data. You can use any type of chart. There are total 11 types of charts. Then we have studied the different parts of a chart. These are the different parts of a chart. Next, how to apply the chart elements, means how to represent, how to change the layout of the chart. We have also studied how to add or remove a chart title, how to remove or add legends, data labels, data tables, grid lines. Then we have also studied how to manipulate the chart elements, how to change the chart layouts, then how to size and position the elements, then how to manipulate chart elements. We can either use chart styles, shape styles, word art styles. These are the different options available. That's all for the yesterday session. Today I am going to start with chapter number 5, that is that is applying transitions and animations. As the name advised, applying transitions means we can apply the transitions in the PowerPoint presentation, and we can also apply the animation. There is a little bit difference between transition and the animation. Transition means we can move the pictures, we can move the diagrams, we can move the shapes. Animation means we can rotate the shapes in a simpler manner or in a simpler fashion that we require. Means as per the requirement, we can either use transitions or we can either use animations. This chapter includes 4 parts. 5.1 is how to apply built-in and custom animation. Means how to apply the animation that is already available in the PowerPoint, or how we can customize, how we can create our own animation. Then 5.2 is how to apply effect and path options. There are so many options available for effect that are known as effect option. There are so many options for path. Means we can also direct the path that is available in the MS PowerPoint 2010. Then 5.3 is how to manipulate the animation. Means how to change the animation, how to reconstruct the animation. In 4th topic, we will going to cover how to apply and modify transition between slides. Means how to apply the transition and how to modify the transition between slides. Means how one slide occurs and then next slide occurs in between. If there is animation, how we can apply and modify. So let's start with 5.1, apply built-in and custom animation. First one is animations, then applying built-in animation. This says if you are delivering a presentation from your computer, you can keep your audience focused and reinforce your message by applying built-in transition animation to the text and graphics on your slide. Means you can apply the built-in animation to the text and the graphics on your slides. You can also apply the following types of ready-made effects from the animation gallery. Means these are the predefined or built-in animation style that is available for the MS PowerPoint 2010. The first one is entrance. This animates the way the element appears on the slides. Means at the entry of the slide, if I am giving any animation, so this affects at the entry of the slide. Then emphasis, if I want to focus on any object, then I can use the animation that is known as the emphasis animation. This increases or decreases the importance of the element by changing its color, style, brightness, by making it grow or shrink, or by making it spin. Means we can emphasize any object, any text, any argument, anything. So these are the two entrance emphasis. Then there is the exit. This animates the way the element leaves the slide. Means if an element leaves the slide, we can access or we can show by leaving the slide. We can also use the motion pass. This moves the element around on a slide in various ways. Means we can move the shape or the diagram that is available on the PowerPoint presentation, and we can move it in various ways, such as diagonally or left right, upper right, or in a circular motion. This is the figure how we can use the animation. Either we don't use any animation, that is none. Either we can use entrance animation, that is appear, fade, fly in, float, split, wipe, shape, wheel, random bars, and so on. This is the emphasis animations. This is the exit animations. Next, how to apply a built-in animation to a selected object. Now, there is a question how to apply. First of all, go to the animation tab, click on the animation group, then click on the more button, then go to the gallery and click the animation you want. And these are the steps available. First of all, go to the animation tab, then click on the animation group, and then click on the more button, go to the gallery and click the animation that you want. Next, how to preview the animation for a selected object. Simply go to the animation tab, click on the preview group and click the preview button. Means you can preview the animation that looks when you press the F5 key for the presentation. Then next one is how to remove an animation from a selected object. Go to the animation gallery and click on the none. If you are clicking on none, then it will remove an animation from a selected object. So let's take a practical view how to apply the animation. Suppose I'm inserting a shape in this diagram, in this slide, like this one. If I want to insert a text, I can insert the text.
Okay, come here. Oh, go back.
Suppose I'm inserting an object, a shape, and I'm also inserted a text. If I want to apply animation, this says go to the animation tab, go to the animation group. So first of all, go to the animation tab. This is the animation group. You can apply any type of animation. This is the same figure as this one. Same figure, same figure. You can apply this shape or you can apply this shape. Like this one, this one. This will show the preview. If I'm applying on this, this will show the preview. If I press the F5, that is shortcut key, then if I press enter, this will show the preview of the slide. This is how we can apply the animation. This is at the time of the entrance. But if I want to apply at the time of the exit, I can apply it by clicking on this one. This is a preview. So this is how a file can look like. This is how we can apply the animation. If I want to use motion lines, I can use the motion lines. So this is how we can apply the animation. These are the different effects. So this is how we can apply the animation. Now, next one is applying fancier animation. Means there are so many fancy animations that are already available in the PowerPoint presentation. We can apply the fancier animation. If they say if none of the predefined effects in the animated group, if none of the predefined animated effects in the animation gallery meets your needs, you can display additional professionally designed animation into 4 categories, that is basic, subtle, moderate and excited. Means if your requirement is not satisfied with the previous animation, you can use the fancier animation that includes or that is divided into 4 categories: basic, subtle, moderate and exciting. Basic is these are the basic, these are the subtle, these are the moderate, and exciting is when I press the scroll bar. So this is the effect I will show you. Then how to apply? Go to the animation tab, click on the advanced animation group, click the more button to the right of the animation gallery. Then at the bottom of the gallery, click the animation category that you want. Means first of all, go to the animation tab, click on the advanced group, advanced animation group. Then second point is in the change animation effect dialog box, click the animation that you want. How to apply an additional animation to a selected animated group? Click on the animation tab, go to the advanced animation group, click the add animation button and then click the additional animation that you want. Means in simple terms, go to the animation tab, go to the advanced animation group, they click on the more button and you can apply the fancier animation. Now let's see in a practical way how to apply the fancier animation. Go to the animation group. This is the advanced animation. You can use add animation. This is basic, line set curve, spatial. These are the different options available. You can use them. If you're using diamond, this is looks in a diamond. This is parallelogram, trapezoid, pentagon. This is how we can give the shape: spiral, spring. This is curved. This is curved. This is beam. So this is how we can apply the animation. If I press on it, this will show. So this is how we can apply the fancier animation. Simply go to the animation tab, click on the add animation, click on the more entrance effects. These are the different entrance effects. Again, go to the add animation, more emphasis effect. These are the different emphasis effects. Means if the requirement is not satisfied with these elements, you can apply the fancier animation by clicking on the add animation. You can use wedge, split. So this is how we can apply the fancier animation. Now next is how to copy the animation. Means Once I have applied for the animation, I can copy the animation effects and point to and use for the another animation. Suppose I am applying the animation in three parts. First of all, entry, then emphasis, then exit. And if I want to apply the same animation with to the different shape or the part, then I can use the format painter button. Then how to copy? Simply go to the animation tab, click on the advanced animation group, click on the animation painter button that is available on the animation tab, then click the object to which you want to copy the animation. Means how to copy? Go to the animation tab, go to the advanced animation group, click on the animation painter button that is used to show or copy the formatting, and then another part will copy the animation and you can apply the same formatting by using the animation painter button. Now let's see how to copy. Suppose I'm inserting one more shape. I want to apply same animation which is applied on this one to this shape. First of all, click on this, apply the format painter button, apply this one. So this is how we can apply the same animation to multiple parts. Now let's see in a practical way. First of all, that part will move, then this part will move, because I apply the same animation to the oval shape. So this is how we can copy the animation. Simply press on it, click on the format painter, click on the shape on which you apply the same formatting, same animation part. Next, how to copy the text to the another part. Simply click on this. Simply click on this animation painter. You can apply the same formatting over here. Next is 5.2 is how to apply effects and path motions. Means how to apply different effects and the path motion effects options that is available for the animation in MS PowerPoint 2010. This said, after you apply an animation effect, you can fine tune its action by using the commands on the animation tab to do the following. You can specify the direction, you can specify the shape, sequence of the animation. You can also specify what action will trigger the animation. For example, you can specify that clicking a different object on the slide will animate the selected object. You can also specify whether you will start an animation by clicking the mouse button or by whether PowerPoint should start it with or after the previous one. Means this is how we can apply the different options, effect options, as well as how we can apply different path options. These are the different directions available. These are the shapes, sequence available. Then how to change a selected animation effect options. First of all, go to the animation tab, click on the animation group and click on the effect option button and then click the option that you want. Click the effect option button again to apply additional options. Means if you want to select or change a selected animation effect option, simply click on the effect options button that is available in the animation group of the animation tab. Then how to change when a selected animation starts. Suppose an animation starts and how you can change the animation period, animation timings. Simply go to the animation tab, click on the timing group, display the start list and click on either click, previous or after list. There are three options in start list. You can either use click, previous or after previous. Then when the start setting is on, click the trigger button in the advanced animation group, click on, click off, then click the object that you want to start the animation. So this is how we can change the effect options within the animation. Then How to change the duration of an animation? Go to the animation tab, click in the timing group, you can increase or decrease the duration option to the settings that you want. Means if you want that first slide will appear in for 50 seconds, let's say example, and second slide will appear for 1 minute. You can change the time by increasing or decreasing its settings or duration. Then next is how to delay the start of an animation. Suppose you want that a delay option, a delay procedure will be followed so that a slide will be delayed a little bit. So you go to the animation tab, click on the timing group, you can increase or decrease the delay option to the setting that you want. Then how to change the animation order? Simply go to the animation tab, click on the timing group, click the up or down arrow under reorder animation. You can also order the animation of the slides. So let's see how to use different options that is available on the animation group under the effect options. First of all, go to the animation, click the object, so these are the different options available. You can also use the trigger. On click of, you can use the animation pane. You can use the start list. You can use the effect options. You can use from left. This is from left, from right, from top, from bottom, as one object, all at once, by paragraph. If I click on it, this will come by paragraph, like this. If I press enter, first of all it rotates, then it also rotates, then this is my file. Hello, how are you? Then have a nice day. This is how we can apply different effect options. And you can also change the timing by clicking on it. On click previous, you can increase or decrease the size. Suppose I want that my screen will hang out for 1 minute. So this will hang out for 1 minute. Now wait for 1 minute, this will hang out and this will move automatically. Wait for a moment. So this is how a slide ends by giving the duration. If I use with previous, this will show. So this is how we can set the timing. We can use the effect option, that is from left, right, top, bottom, or you can use the delay timing also. This is delayed by 25 seconds. You can also reorder the transaction. You can move earlier, you can move later. So this is 1 to 3, this is move later, this is 2 to 2, then move later, this is 3 3 3. Means this is coming at the third level. If you want to move first, it will be moved first. This is first of all, this text will arrive because I can give the order 1. Means I am giving the order 1 to the text. Then different options. So this is how we can move earlier or forward. If I move later, so this is second. So first of all, a box will rotate, then the text will arrive, then another box will rotate, like this one. First of all, box rotate, now text will arrive, then box will rotate, then box will shadow up, show up, grow, shrink, then finish. This is how we can change the animation by using these options. If you used to use the preview, you can use the preview like this one. So at any point of time you can use the preview, you can see the preview button. Now, how to manipulate the animation? 5.3 is manipulation of the animation. As the name advises, manipulation means you can change the animation at any point of time. You can manipulate the animation at any point of time. This says when you can make additional animation adjustment by displaying the animation pane. There is a pane available, that is a animation pane. This pane shows all the animations applied to the active slide. Whatever animation I have applied, this shows in the animation pane. If multiple animations are applied to an object, click the chevrons in the animation pane or hides and display them, making it easy to focus on a specific object. You can click on the arrow, this is the arrow, you can click the arrow that appears when you click on animation in the animation pane, displays a list of actions. So these are the different actions that I have listed which I have applied for the slide. Suppose I have applied start on a click, start after previous, I can apply for the effect options, timing. So these are the different options that is available in the animation pane. You can define or you can refine by giving or changing the animation direction. You can also specify whether the animation should be accompanied by a sound, means you can apply the sound. You can apply the sound like boom or word, text. You can also change the style, delay, duration. You can also give the text animated. If a slide has more than one level of bullet point, animate different level. You can also specify whether a sequence animation progresses forward or backward. Means you can change the different settings. You can change the settings by going to the animation pane, and you can select or deselect one or more options. These are the different points. These are the different tags that you can use. You can give the effects. You can give the timing. You can give the text animation. Means either you can give the effects, sound, after animation, animated text, you can give the timing, you can give the text animation. So this is how we can give the different options. First one says how to display the animation pane. Simply go to the animation tab, go to the advanced animation group and click on the animation pane button. Then how to change the order. In the animation pane, click the animation you want to reorder, and then at the bottom of the pane, click the reorder up and or reorder down arrow. Means you can reorder the up button or you can reorder the down arrow for the animation that you want. Then how to open the effect options dialog box for the animation. Simply go to the animation pane, click the animation and then click the arrow that appears and then click effect options. Means first of all, go to the animation pane, then click on the animation, then click on the arrow that appears and then click on the effect options. And there are multiple effects that is available. With the help of this, you can change the different effects for the slide or for the picture tool that you applied for the animation. And then how to change the direction of a text animation. Go to the effect page. You can go to the setting area, display the direction list and then click the direction that you want. Then how to add sound to an animation. You can add a sound. This is one of the important features that is available in PowerPoint, is that we can apply the sound to the slides. This says go to the effect page of the effect option dialog box for the animation. Go to the enhancement area, display the sound list and then click the sound that you want. Then how to dim or hide. Same process, go to the effects page. Then how to animate text. Same process, go to the effects page of the effect option dialog box. In the enhancement area, display the animate text list and then click all at once by word or by letters. Then how to change the start, delay or duration or to repeat an animation. Go to the timing page of the effect options. So these are the different options. First one is effect, then timing, then text animation. Now go to the timing page, dialog box, change the settings to the one that you want. Next is how to apply and modify transitions. But before that, let's do some practical, that how to apply the animation to the different parts. Suppose I'm inserting a new slide, I'm inserting a table or the chart, and I can apply the animation like this one, right? Now, first of all, go to the animation tab, click on the animation pane. So this says the first box, rectangle 3. I have applied 3 animations or 3 settings for this box. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. This is how we can start. We can either go to the effect options. These are the same figures. I can apply the timing, text effects. If I want to apply an arrow or the sound that is known as the applause, we can apply, press on the OK. Then the sound will arrive of the applause. If you want to apply a timing, you can apply the timing by on click. Delayed by 5 seconds, you can apply the duration. You can give the text animation by 1 paragraph. Means from this you can apply the different settings. You can increase or decrease the sound. You can give the sound like breeze. So this is how we can apply the animation, and you can play the sound and you can stop the recording. This is how we can apply the animation to the effect settings, how we can apply different parts. We can also apply to this one. We can hide the advanced timings. We can give the timings. We can give the triggers. So these are the different options that we apply by going to the animation pane. This also shows what we have applied, and we can also apply new method in this area. Next topic is how can apply and modify transition between slides. This topic means how to apply the different methods between slides. Means if one slide appears, if another slide appears. So if there is a gap between the appearance of a slide, so how we can apply the transition between different slides, and how we can apply or modify the transition between different slides. We can apply different methods, different transition between different slides. Means if one slide comes, afterwards another slide comes, so there is some gap between different slides. So we can apply the different styles or the different methods so that it looks in an effective manner. This says transitions control the way successive slides move into the view. They include such effects as sliding in, dissolving in from the outer edges or the center, and opening like a vertical behind. Means you can apply the different transitions control the way the successive slides moves into the view. They include sliding in, dissolving in from the outer edges or the center, opening. Each slide can have only one transition. This is the main point, that every slide not more than one transition, but each slide has only one transition. You can set the transitions in either normal view, slide sorter view, or you can set them for one slide, for a group of slide, or for entire transition. Means if you want to apply the transitions, till now we have studied animation, but now we are going to study transition. Transition means between slides. So if I want to give a transition or apply a transition, we can apply the transition for the entire presentation also. So these are the different transition effects. These are the different slides effect. Means if one slide come, then another slide it come in a cut way. This is fade, push, wipe, split, reveal, random. These are the exciting, dynamic content. Depending on the type of transition, you might be able to refine its effect. In addition, you can also specify the following: an associated sound, you can apply the sound, you can apply the transition speed, you can apply the transition when the transition occur, means the timing. These are the different transition effects. Now, how to add the transitions? Go to the transition tab, go to the transition to this slide group, display the transition gallery, and then click the transition that you want. Means simply go to the transition tab, click the transition that you want, and then click on the OK button. How to define? Go to the transition tab, click on transition to this slide group, click the effect option group, and then click the effect that you want. Then how to incorporate or involve a sound into the transition? Go to the transition tab, go to the timing group, display the sound list, and then click the sound that you want. Then how to change the speed? Go to the transition tab, means all the things are going to the transition tab. Go to the timing group, enter the speed that you want in the duration tab. Next, how to automate the transition of the selected slide. Means how to automate the things that you made for that slide or for the selected slide. Same way, go to the transition tab, go to the timing group, click on the on mouse click checkbox. After clicking on the checkbox, enter a time in the adjustment box. Then how to apply the transition of the selected slide to all the slides. Then how to remove the transition between slides. Means how we can remove the transition. Simply go to the transition tab, go to the transition to all slides group, and then display the transition gallery, then click on the none. So this is how we can remove the transition. Means simply click on the none, we can remove the transitions. In the timing group, either you can apply to all the slides in the presentation, or you can apply for a single slide. This is how we can apply the slides. Now let's see in a practical way how we can apply the transition. First of all, go to the transition tab. These are the different effects. So this is how a slide will come, like this one. So this is how a slide will look by moving up to the, down to the up.
Mana lah anak kau? Amai.
If I want to apply another form, another exciting form, flip form, gallery form, I can apply any kind of transition. We can apply like a door. If I press shortcut key F5, so this will looks like a door. Like this one. So this is how we can apply the transitions. In the same way, we can apply different options like vertical, horizontal. We can also use apply to all. If I apply to all, this will affect to all the slides in the presentation in the PowerPoint. We can also give the sound like this one. Means whenever a door will open, a sound will come like a drum roll, like a explosion, like a hammer, like a laser, like a push. And you can also give the timing over here, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 seconds, 1 second, and so on. If you apply to all, this will apply to all the transitions. So this is how we can apply the different transition to the PowerPoint presentation. So till now we have covered how to apply the transition, how to apply the animation. So that's all for chapter number 5. Let's take 5 to 10 minutes break and then starting with chapter number 6, that is collaborating on presentations. Means how to collaborate, how to merge different presentation, how to use the spelling grammar, how to use the autocorrect option. So first of all, let's take 5 to 10 minutes break and then start with the chapter number 6. So let's take break. Now let's start with chapter number 6, that is collaborating on presentations. As the name advises, collaborating means how to collaborate different parts of the PowerPoint in a similar way or in a single manner. There are total 2 topics in 6th chapter, that is how to manage the comments in a presentation, then how to apply proofing tools. Means these are the 2 topics that is covered in 6th chapter, that is how to manage the comments, then how to apply the proofing tools. This says PowerPoint has tools that you and your colleague can use to collectively develop presentation. Means you can use your presentation with your colleague as well. Whether you are reviewing a presentation at the content level or proofing it to ensure that there are no embarrassing mistakes, these tools will help you complete the task efficiently. Next, 6.1 is how to manage, means manage comments in a presentation. If you are asked to review a presentation, you can give feedback about a slide without disturbing its text and layout, right? If I want to give a review to a presentation, whether this is a good presentation, bad presentation, 50-50 presentation, means zone presentation, we can insert the comment in the comment box by giving my opinion, by giving my suggestions. If you add a comment without first selecting an object on the slide, the comment is attached to the upper left corner of the slide. If you select an object before adding the comment is attached to the upper right corner of the object. Means if I apply a comment, then it always appears at the upper left corner of the object. And if you select an object before adding a comment, the comment is attached to the upper right corner of the object. One is without selecting, is appear at the upper left. If you are selected, it is appear at the upper right corner. After you enter your comment, clicking away from the comment box hides the comment but leaves a small comment icon with your initials and numbers. Pointing to the icon displays the comment temporarily, and click on the icon displays the comment until you click somewhere else. This is how comment will look like. This is SH1. This is the company name or the owner or the computer username. Then next one is the comment name. This is the date. This is the comment. Very nice. Just a few suggestions. Then how to insert a comment. Click on the slide or object on the slide to which you want to attach a comment. Then simply go to the review tab. Click on the comments group. Click on the new comment. Then in the comment box, enter the comment. These are the same steps which we followed in Excel or the Word 2010. We have also already covered the comments part in MS Word as well as MS Excel 2010. Then how to show and hide the comments. Simply go to the review tab, click on the comments group, click on the show markup button. When we click on the show markup button, it will show and hide the comments in a simpler manner. Then how to move among comments. Go to the review tab, go to the comments group, click on the previous or next button, then it will move to the from the one comment to the another comment. Next, how to edit a comment. Simply right click on the comment icon, then click edit comment and then make your changes or addition. Or go to the comment icon, go to the review tab, go to the comment group, click on the edit comment button. or either you can use the comment box, make your changes. Then how to delete? Simply right click on the comment, delete the comment, or go to the review tab, click on the delete button. Means there are multiple methods how to delete, how to edit, how to add the comments, then how to delete all the comments on a current slide. Simply go to the review tab, go to the comments group, display the delete list, and then click on the delete or markup on the current slide. There are two options. One is delete all the comments on the current slide, then delete all the comments in the presentation, means delete all markup in this presentation. If I want to delete all the comments for the presentation, go to the comments group, display the delete list, and then click on the delete all markup in the presentation. To confirm the deletion, to confirm that yeah, this is the right thing to delete, then click on the yes button. This is how we can delete the comments. Now let's see in a practical way how to delete, how to insert the comments. First of all, go to the review tab, go to the new comment. If I click on it, this is MS1, Mercury solution. This is Mercury solution. This is the date of the today's date. If I'm writing, this is a good presentation representing animated styles. This is my comment. If I want to insert new comment, this is the styles. Have a nice day. If I want to insert a comment on this, simply click on this, click on the new comment. I can write the comment. This is a box. Right. If I want to give a comment on this box, you can give. If I using new comment, a new comment will arrive. This is one of good presentation. If I want to click a new comment, I can click, I can insert any type of comment. If I want to edit the comment, I can edit. If I want to show all the comments, it will show markup. This is MS1, first comment. This is MS2, second comment. This is MS3, third comment. This is MS4, fourth comment. We can move from one comment to the another comment. If I want to move to another, next. If I want to move to previous, next. This is next, next, next. Now, if I am at 4, this is next, previous, previous, previous. This is how we can move from one place to another place. And if I want to delete, there are two parts. Delete all markup on the current slide means delete all the comments on the current slide only, or delete all the markup in this presentation. If I choose this option, delete all the markup, this will delete all the comments that is available in the whole presentation. If I'm using delete all markup, then it will delete only the comments of the current slide. And if I want to edit the comment, I can edit the comment from this to this. Like this one. This is the new comment. This is how we can edit the comment. These are the different options that we go to the review tab and choose different options. Now, next is apply proofing tools. Means we can apply the proofing tools, various proofing tools that is available in Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. First topic is using the autocorrect. As I told you in Excel or the Word, autocorrect is a feature that is available that automatically corrects the word if you are writing the wrong word. Suppose if I am writing the spelling of the is TEH instead of the THE, then it will show not showing the spelling error if there is a autocorrect option, autocorrect feature in the application. I can give the word like whenever I write TEH, then it will be replaced by THE, or when I write WHEN, means 2 capital letter, 2 small letter, then it will automatically convert it into the first capital, then 3 small letter. We can also customize autocorrect misspelling you routinely type. Means we can always type the letters. Suppose it's my habit to write the spelling of the as TEH. Then instead of writing again and again, I can use the autocorrect and I can replace TEH with THE. So this is how we can replace the different words so that it will not appear very faddy or very shy. So this is the autocorrect dialog box. How to apply? Go to the proofing page of the PowerPoint options dialog box. Go to the autocorrect options area. Then click on the autocorrect options. On the autocorrect page, go to the replace box above the list. Enter the misspellings. Means you can go this one. You can replace with this one, and you can apply the OK button. In the with box, enter the correction. Click the add button, click on the add button, then click OK. Means this is how we can apply. Click on this button, click on replace, then add, then press OK button. Next is how to correct spelling, but before this, let's take a practical review of the autocorrect option. Go to the file, go to the options, go to the proofing, go to the autocorrect. This is the same figure. If I want to add TEH as like this is mentioned, already mentioned. If I want that if I press H, it will show Harry. Like this one, this will also, if I press H, this will show Henry. Right. It is replaced. Okay. Okay. Now, if I press H, then automatically Henry will not arrive. If I press capital H, then automatically Henry will arrive. Because I made on that portion proofing autocorrect. This is a capital H. This is a capital H. So this is case sensitive. Means if I'm using small h, that it will not replace by Henry. But if I'm using capital H, then it will replace by Henry. Right? So if I use H, it will not replace. If I use capital H, it will replace by Henry. So this is how we can use the autocorrect option. Next is how to correct the spelling mistakes. This is the same procedure how we can use in the Word or the Excel. Means that if there is any spelling error, how we can ignore or how we can change. There are two types of errors. Either there is a spelling error or there is a grammatical error. The spelling errors are always underlined by the red line, and the grammatical errors are always underlined by the green line. Means if there is any spelling mistake, then red line will come. If there is any grammatical error, then green line will come below the text or below the paragraph. This says most misspelling are the results of finger positioning errors or memory lapses. You can ensure that the words in your presentation are spelled correctly in the following ways. First one is, by default, PowerPoint checks the spelling of anything you type against its built-in dictionary. Means if there is a built-in dictionary available in the PowerPoint, and PowerPoint always checks in their built-in dictionary that is available for the presentation. This says to draw the attention that is not in its dictionary and that might be misspelled, PowerPoint underlines them with a red wavy underline. If you want, you can correct these errors as you make them. You can also ignore the red wave lines, instead handle all the potential spellings, misspelling in the presentation. You can add correctly spelled words that are flagged as misspelling to the supplementary dictionary known as custom.dictionary, so that PowerPoint will not flag them in the future. Means we have also the provision to add the words so that next time when we enter that word, there is no red line came in the or below the text. So we can also add the word to the dictionary by simply clicking on the button that is add to dictionary. This is the dictionary box. Change to overdue. This is my word. This is not in the dictionary. That is over, OVER. This is change to overdue. These are the suggestions. Either I can use overdue, overview, or the overuse. Either I can resume, I can use the options, I can use ignore all, change, add, autocorrect, suggest, change all, close. So I can use any one of the options from the above options. Then how to correct a word? Simply right click on the word, click the suggested replacement that you want. To check the spelling of the entire presentation at one time, with slide 1 active, go to the review tab, go to the proofing group, click on the spelling button. In the spelling dialog box, do one of the following. Either you can use ignore or ignore all. This is to ignore or ignore all. To change the flagged word, click the suggested correction. This is the suggestions. Or enter the correction in the change to box. This is the change to box. Then either click on the change or change all. There are two options. If you are using change, then it will only change to the current slide. If you are using change all, it will use or change to the whole presentation. Next, to delete a duplicate, click on the delete. Then to add a spelling, click on the add. To add a spelling, click on the autocorrect. When a message tells you that the spelling check is complete, simply press the or click the OK button. This is how we can check the spelling for the presentation at one time. Now let's see how to use the spelling and grammar. This is the spelling. This is the same box that is arrived. My system is hanging up. Just a moment. If this says Henry is not in the dictionary, this says Henry is not in the dictionary. You can either change the word by handy. If I want to change, I can change. This will change only to the current slide. If I use change all, this will change to the whole presentation. If I ignore, this will ignore to only this slide. If I ignore all, this will ignore to the whole presentation. And if I want to add, I can add. If I want to suggest, it will give suggestions. If I want to autocorrect, this will give autocorrect. Handy. This is the autocorrect option. So this is how we can use the spelling and grammar. Next, how to find and replace text and font. Means we can find and replace the text in the presentation also. By simply using the shortcut key that is Ctrl F, we can find any text. So this says you can find and change specific words in the following way. You can locate each occurrence of a word, part of a word or phrase. You can specify whether you want to match the exact capitalization, that is known as the case, that is case sensitive or whole word. You can locate each occurrence of a word, part of a word or phrase and replace it with something else. I mean, there are two options. You can find as well as the replace the word. This is find word, this is replace. If you want to replace the though with through, this will replace. There are two check boxes. You can match the case. Suppose if in PowerPoint slide you are using capital T, capital H, O, U, G, H. And if you are finding small t and small h, that this will not display the word because this is case sensitive. If you click on this box, checkbox, this is case sensitive, then this creates a difference between capital T, capital H and the small t and the small h. And if you are using find hold words only, this will show only the hold word that contains though. It will not display the words that contain these characters because you are choosing find whole words only. And if you are using replace, this will replaces only the single occurrence. But if you are using replace all, it will replace the whole occurrences that appears in the whole presentation. How to find? Go to the home tab, go to the editing group, click on the find button, and how to replace? Same. Go to the home tab, go to the editing group, click on the replace button. Now let's see in a practical way how to replace. Go to the home, go to the editing group. This is the editing group. If you want to find anything, if I want to find Henry, I can write Henry. This is the word selected. Find next, there is no word. If I want to find match case, and if I am writing capital Henry, this will not show because this is case sensitive. Here my H is capital, here my H is small. So this is not show. If I uncheck this, if I find, now this is work. Means match case means this will match the case whether you are writing correct in the document, in the presentation or in the dialog box. This is how we can replace. If I want to replace, I can use replace. I want to replace Henry with Harry. If I use replace, this will replace only one occurrence. If I use replace all, this will replace it in whole slides. So replace, this will replace by Harry. This is how we can use the find and replace option. Next is using the thesaurs. Thesaurs are nothing but the synonyms of a word. Means the similar words that looks like a or that appears or that use as a similar words. To make sure that you are using the words that best convey your message, you can use the thesaurs feature to look up synonyms. How to find? Right click on the word for which you want to find the synonyms. Click on the synonyms and then click on the one that you want. Or click on the word, go to the review tab, go to the proofing group and click the thesaurs button, or go to the research text page, point to the synonym that you want, click the arrow and then click insert. This is the thesaurs box. You can search for a company. These are the different synonyms that is available for the company. Now let's see how to use the thesaurs. Go to the review tab. These are the thesaurs. This is the box that appears. You can search for company. Go. These are the different options available. You can use form. If you are using form, suppose company, form, click on it, insert. So this will insert form at the cursor position. If I want to insert over here, establishment, insert, this is the establishment. These are the synonyms for the company. These are synonyms for corporation, firm. Next is how to compare and combine the presentations. You can compare two versions of the same presentation by merging changes made in one version into the another. Means you can compare two versions of the presentation, two parts of the presentation at one time. The differences are recorded in the combined presentation as revisions. You can review the suggested changes and then accept or reject them. Means you can compare and combine the presentations. How to combine? With one version open, click on the Review tab, go to the Compare group, click on the Compare button. In the Choose File to Merge with Current Presentation dialog box, locate and double-click the version that you want to combine. Means you can choose the file or choose the presentation, simply double-click the version that you want to combine. How to compare? Go to the revision task pane, which opens automatically after you combine two versions. Display the slides tab. Go to the slides tab of the overview pane. Click any slide to see the same slide in the other version. Then how to accept and reject? First of all, let's see how to compare. Simply, this says go to the review tab. Click on the compare group. This is the compare group. Click on the compare button. This says to which you want to compare the presentation. Suppose I'm using this one that I want to compare with PPT for 1st of August. This is how we can compare the presentation. This is my presentation. And this is another presentation. If I click on it, this will be inserted. So this is how we can insert. These are the slides for the another presentation for 1/8, that is for August 1st. If I use this, this will be inserted. If I click on it, I will insert another slide. Click on it, insert another slide. This is how we can compare. This is one slide. This is one slide. This is outlining one slide. How we can use? Simply click on it and simply click the part. Like this is said, click to see all slides inserted at this position. So this is how we can combine multiple slides. Now, how to accept or reject the versions? Click a paper and pencil icon to display a box detailing the changes. In the box, do the following. Either you can accept all the changes, then click on the all changes. If you want to clear the checkbox or leave the checkbox to accept the change, go to the Review tab. In the Compare group, click on the Next button to move to the next slide with changes. Work through the presentation, resolving all the differences. When you see a message that there are no more changes, click Continue, and if you want, review your decisions. This is how we can accept or reject the revisions in the presentation. Now, let's see how to accept or reject the revisions. This is how we can accept all changes to the presentation. This will be accepted. Now, there are multiple slides because I combine all the presentation. This is the presentation. This is. I can combine all the presentation. If I want to reject all changes to the presentation. So this is how we can accept or how we can reject. So I think this is the last slide. Yeah. Thank you everyone. If you have any question, then please text the question. I will answer you. But before this, let's take the quick review of the today's class, which we have covered today only. First of all, we started with chapter number 5, that is applying transitions and animations. Then in this chapter we studied how to apply built-in and custom animation. There are multiple methods like entrance, emphasis, exit, motion path. Then we studied how to apply, how to preview, how to remove. Then we also studied how to apply fancier animations, how to copy the animation, means how to copy the formatting by clicking on the animation painter. Then 5.2 is how to apply the effects and path options. Then how to change a selected animation. Then how to change the duration, how to delay, how to change. Then how to manipulate the animation by clicking on the animation pane. These are the different effects. Either you can go to the effect, timing, or the text animation. How to add the sound, animate the words. Then 5.4 is how to apply and modify the transition between slides. Means till now we have covered how to apply the animation. In this slide, I'm going to cover, and we have covered that how to apply the transition and how to modify the transition. These are the different transitions available. Then we have also covered chapter number 6, that is collaborating on presentation. In this we have studied how to manage the comments, how to insert the comment, how to show the comment, how to hide the comment, how to move among comments, how to edit a comment, how to delete a comment. Then we also studied second topic, that is how to use the autocorrect, how to correct the spellings, how to find and replace, how to use the thesaurus like synonyms for a word, then how to compare and combine the presentations, and then how to accept or reject the revisions. So that's all. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, then please text the question and I will answer you. So that's all for today's session. Tomorrow I'm going to cover chapter number 7 and the 8. That is the last chapter for PowerPoint 2010. So that's all for the today's session. Thank you so much. We will meet on tomorrow with chapter number 7 and 8. Thanks a lot, everyone.